Upgrading to TradingView Premium is a smart move for any serious trader, but the leap to Ultimate? That's where the real concern lies. Is it genuine market-dominating power, or are you just overpaying for a badge? I thoroughly traded with both top-tier plans for months to find out where the real profit advantage stops and the pure overkill begins. This isn't about more charts, it's about which upgrade actually moves your bottom line without burning a hole in it. Alright, let's get straight to the heart of this TradingView Premium subscription and Ultimate plan comparison. It's not just about picking a less or more expensive subscription plan, it's about understanding who each plan is genuinely built for and what they can do. One is a professional's powerhouse, and the other is an institutional grade overkill for most of us. TradingView Premium is where the platform truly becomes a professional's toolkit. You're getting up to 8 charts in a single layout, 25 indicators on each chart, 400 price alerts, and 400 technical alerts that run 24/7. I run a 6-chart layout daily to watch multiple time frames and correlated assets. For my swing trading and day trading, having 25 indicators means that I can layer my entire strategy without hitting a limit. It's built for serious, active traders who need robust tools without the compromise. And don't just take my word for it. I looked into what other traders are saying to get the full picture here. And I found a trader talking about his TradingView Premium plan who said that he uses it to see stock charts and indicators, and it helps him know when to buy and sell. So, yeah, that's the core promise, I guess, delivered in a very simple statement. There's also this trader who bought TradingView Premium subscription during a sale and called it the best charting software hands down. He was 15 months into trading and said it was his first major purchase when he decided to start trading for real, emphasizing that he couldn't imagine trading without it. TradingView Premium is consistently seen as the gateway to serious, profitable trading. It gives you all the power you need to find and execute your edge. Then there's TradingView Ultimate, right? So this doubles down on just about everything. 16 charts per tab, 50 indicators per chart, 1,000 price alerts, 1,000 technical alerts, 200 parallel chart connections, 40,000 historical bars, and 15 watchlist alerts. Ultimate is for scale itself, best for managing massive multi-strategy portfolios. Unless you're running a fund or tracking dozens of assets simultaneously in real time and comparing them to dozens of other assets, you're not going to touch these limits even close. But if you are a quant analyst backtesting across decades of tick data, or a professional managing a huge watch list for a firm, then the expanded historical data and chart capacity might justify the cost. Think of it this way, TradingView Premium is for the trader who has found an edge and needs a professional, unlimited toolbox to exploit across the market and just use the number of alerts that they get and use all of the available tools. TradingView Ultimate is for the trader or institution whose edge is managing overwhelming scale and data, and they need all of the extra numbers never to run out, right? Okay, now that we see the different audiences for these plans, let's break down what you're actually getting behind the login screen. I tested every major tool, and while both plans share an amazing foundation, the differences in capacity change your workflow. So let's start with your charting workspace. On TradingView Premium plan, you get up to 8 charts per tab. I use 6, one for my primary chart, one for a sector ETF, one for market breadth, and the others for different time frames. Seeing all of this information correlated in real time is how you spot high probability trades. It removes the doubt. TradingView Ultimate offers 16 charts. So in my testing, even with multiple monitors, failing 16 charts is a lot. I don't know if you could do that with all of the charts with meaningful simultaneous data for a single trading decision. That would feel pretty forced to me, and like too much data for one decision. It's designed for monitoring many unrelated symbols at once, not for deepening analysis on a few. So it's meant for the person looking at a very wide range all at once and making decisions to jump into either any one of them, or someone institutionally looking at a lot of data. Then there are the indicators, right? So Premium's 25 indicators per chart is a dream. My core strategy just uses 7. With 25, I can layer on confirmation tools, volume indicators, and multiple custom scripts without a second thought. Ultimate's 50 indicators per chart, I tried to push it, but beyond 25, the chart becomes kind of visually cluttered to the point of being unreadable in real-time trading. This feature seems tailored for developers creating incredibly complex single chart systems, not for live discretionary trading, and you'd need to have a massive screen just to be able to see all those details in the same chart. But where the comparison gets even more interesting is with data. A key differentiator for TradingView Ultimate is access to tick data. So tick charts build bars based on transactions, not time. This can be useful in volatile markets for a granular view, but during my research, I found a Reddit thread where traders were digging into this point here. One user specifically asked about the data differences between Ultimate and Premium, pointing out that besides tons of extra historical data, the only other difference he could see was tick data being available for the Ultimate plan and the higher numbers of alerts and stuff. So his real concern was about data quality. He wanted to know if Ultimate users could get access to premium data feeds like CQG, or if it would still use the same aggregated TradingView data that comes with the Premium plan. Another user answered and confirmed that from his research, it actually wasn't available in Premium. But then the crucial question was raised. In Ultimate, is this the true direct exchange data or the same aggregated TradingView data from Premium? The thread didn't have a definitive answer from the company. For most retail traders, the highly accurate data from a direct access broker via TradingView's broker integration is more critical than tick data within the platform itself. Another massive separator of TradingView Ultimate and Premium plans is the alerts. We've talked about these, we've mentioned these. So Premium gives you 400 server-side alerts. I have alerts for RSI levels, moving average crossovers, and volume spikes across a 50 stock watch list. They run 24/7, and I barely use a fraction of them. Ultimate's 1,000 alerts is, again, institutional scale. You'll never even get close. Unless you're running like automated systems for hundreds of symbols, 400 is more than enough. Both subscription plans unlock TradingView's incredible shared tools, but they have very different capacities here, right? Let's talk about another feature. The paper trading feature is seamless between them. I used it for weeks and it's the same to test a new strategy risk-free. And if you trade options, the options strategy builder is a game changer. You can build any spread and see the profit loss profile right on the chart. You also get access to Pine Script with over 150,000 community scripts. So if you have any kind of unique idea, you can code it, backtest it, and use it. This is a massive advantage over more closed platforms. And tools like the yield curves for macroeconomic insight are also just a click away. They also have other gems that deliver immense practical value. The Auto Chart Patterns tool automatically highlights patterns like head and shoulders or triangles. I don't buy trades solely on this, but as a quick scanner, it can save hours of manual drawing, and it's fantastic. Another premium exclusive or ultimate is access to premium community scripts like Trades AI Elite, which bundles advanced price action and smart money concept analysis into one tool. That's the step up from the different tier below that. But of course, TradingView is not perfect as a program, right? So if you want to make the smartest choice between using TradingView Premium and Ultimate, you should also know the occasional downsides of the program. The most common complaint I've seen that I'll talk about, and one that I have actually experienced, relates to the mobile app. There are other things with the web app, and there are criticisms you can make, especially the complexity and the depth, but really, more recently, it's just been a few things related to the app itself. Here's a user review which mentioned that a watch list would load, but the chart wouldn't, feeling that it was the app that was kind of glitchy. In my own testing across both Premium and Ultimate on mobile, the app is generally, the same for both unless you have different features, but it's pretty reliable for checking charts and alerts on the go. You're not going to really need that many alerts on your phone. So maybe like once or twice a month, it needs a quick refresh, like you swipe and it refreshes, but like it's never disrupted a trade. It's never been an issue for me. And if it's ever slow at one point because of the internet, it's a minor trade-off for a cloud-based platform that's constantly updating. So they prioritize their incredible charting engine and the new features. So if there's a rare fixable glitch, that's not a deal breaker for me, especially when the web platform itself is rock solid and you get a lot, especially with Premium and even more with Ultimate. Now, when it comes to cost, both versions are pretty well priced for what they offer, and obviously one is more than the other, but I think they're relatively fair for the value. A TradingView Premium delivers exceptional value for serious individual traders, packing professional level tools into a plan that's a justifiable investment for anyone trading actively. TradingView Ultimate, I would say, is also fairly priced, but strictly for the niche that it serves, right? Its cost reflects the immense institutional scale capacity that it provides. If you want to see more, make sure to check those links in the description for their latest pricing plans and any current promotion or discount deals. I'll keep the links updated for you. So, after a few months of thoroughly testing TradingView Premium versus Ultimate, where does that leave us? Here's my straight take. If you're a serious individual trader, from active swing trading to full-time day trading, TradingView Premium is, I think, the undisputed sweet spot here. It delivers all the professional power you need to execute your edge and to use your strategy and to have as many alerts and different features as you want, and you're not paying for massive overkill. TradingView Ultimate is a phenomenal tool, of course, and it has everything that Premium does, but it's built for institutional users and fund managers and quants who need to manage this overwhelming scale and the deepest historical tick data possible. For most, it is pure overkill. So, to get started with the right plan for you, just check the links in the description for the latest pricing on TradingView Premium and Ultimate.